Hey, these are just some super random thoughts that are serving no purpose other than helping me document some of my thoughts at a certain moment in time. So I was thinking this morning about emotions and feelings, and really that's the driver of everything. That's what we're searching for. It's what we're longing for. Every goal that we set, or maybe I just say me. I don't know if this is true of everybody. I'm not in everybody's head. But almost every goal that I'm thinking of that I set is not about accomplishment. It's not about achievement. It's about a feeling. I want to feel a certain way when I attain that thing, that goal. I want to be elated. I want to be happy. I want to be joyful. On the opposite side, we're avoiding things that cause stress because we don't like how they feel. I'll let laundry sit on the couch because I don't feel like folding it and putting it up. Right? It doesn't feel good. It's not what I want. And so that's why we see some people that and I don't know why we always use this example about rich people who are unhappy. I know plenty of rich people who are super happy. But the connection piece is that what I've noticed among my rich, happy friends is that they weren't just trying to attain money. Like they weren't fooled into the belief of attainment is what I'm looking for. A certain amount of money will make me happy. They knew they were just searching for happiness or wanting to experience it. Let me say it that way. We're wanting to experience these emotions. So even thinking about taking a trip, if you love to travel, I love to travel. I love, quote, to see new places. Do I? Or do I enjoy the feeling of seeing those places, the feeling, the emotional experience of those places? And that's why we can go some places and it's a letdown because the emotional experience that we imagined is not what happens. And so we're like, this isn't what I expected. And so our expectations of emotions are what our highs, our lows, all of this is built off of. So how do we get past that? I don't know. I don't know what the answer to this next piece is. So what a lot of people will call the highest level, not a frequency, but this emotional experience, and I know that Michael Singer talks about it all the time, is ecstasy. Ecstasy. It's that transcendent level. So that what's happening in the environment doesn't actually matter because the emotional experience of every environment is ecstasy. Everything. So there's a verse in the Bible, and I use the Bible because I know that ancient text more than any other. I'm sure that this is probably in every philosophical text at some point. But there is a verse over in the book of James in chapter 1. It says, count it pure joy when you face all kinds of trials. And I'm like, this does not make any sense. Count it joy. And I've always heard it interpreted as you're going to compare this trial to what you're doing in the kingdom, right? And the kingdom is so much more important than this trial. Okay, I don't know. Maybe somebody believes that. But in my head now, it's that ecstasy. Count it pure joy that you face these trials. That now you're not only excited about the great things that happen in life, you're actually excited about the bad things that happen in life because you're getting to have that emotional experience. Even the negative emotional experience ends up being ecstasy because you're so thrilled that you're getting to have it. One of the things I've been working on the last few years is becoming more compassionate. It's hard. I've not always been one that really cared deeply about certain things, like problems. Like if there were problems going on, I just felt like we just moved past them, we got over them. They're not as big deal as everybody makes of them. I had a real disconnect on that because it wasn't important to me and I didn't realize how important it was to other people. And so now that I'm more involved in people's lives than ever before, and I'm learning to be sensitive and not just write it off and act like it doesn't matter, I'm now experiencing things like sadness or even some elements of my life, anger, that I've never experienced before because I only wanted to experience the upper level emotions. I only wanted to experience joy. I only wanted to experience happiness. I only wanted to experience peace. And I'm not giving those up. Let's not get insane. But I was thinking that I'm excited that I am experiencing sadness alongside someone who is sad. I'm excited that I'm allowing things to anger me. And I don't have an anger issue whatsoever, but I'm experiencing this emotion. I'm excited to see that realm. And so grief, loss, all of these things I'm excited to experience that I used to discard, I used to just tuck away, I used to compartmentalize, and I still do to a large extent. I'm not acting like I'm diving into the deep end of the dark emotions, but I'm excited about those experiences just as I'm excited about the joy and the peace and the love that I live in a majority of most days. So those are my thoughts at this point in time. I think I have been seeking physical experiences and not realizing I'm seeking emotional experiences. And I can have those in Rome or I can have those at home. Be blessed.